All right. Good afternoon, everyone. There's nobody with me right now, which is totally fine. Today is day 6 of the online AWD1115 database-driven website development 2 class for the fall 2023 semester at Rankin Technical College. I'm getting over my surgery. If I sound more nasally than usual, that's why. All right. Today you are taking hands-on test number 1. This test, which we will go over momentarily, was sent to you at 7 o'clock this morning. I'm going to spend about 10 minutes going over the instructions right now. The test is due in your GitHub repository by midnight tonight. Please make sure, if you haven't already done so too, that I have an invite to that repo. Tomorrow and Thursday, we will go over chapters 4 and 5 of our textbook. Friday will be our typical lab period. And let's see where we are at that time. Okay, so Friday there'll be no taping, no lecture, no email, no nothing. All right, your chapters 1 and really it should have been 1 through 3. I'm sorry. Your chapters 1 through 3 written test, labs, and homework were due yesterday. If you haven't turned them in yet, I know at least some of you have. All right. Your chapters 1 through 3 hot that we're going to talk about right now is due tonight by midnight, and your chapters 4 and 5 written test, labs, and homework will be due by midnight this Sunday. All right, so let's take a quick look at it. You've already taken this test before. All right, you've taken it with C#, and you probably might have even taken it with Java or JavaScript rather. But you are now. It says complete it in 4 hours. Just forget that. This is just what was there beforehand, okay? All right, put it in a GitHub repo called Hot1. And first you're doing a distance converter. Write a program that converts distances between inches and centimeters. These are your requirements, so it should look like this. Some kind of an H1, I would think, a label, a text box, a button, and another label. All right, something along those lines. The program must contain a constant. Remember, it's const decimal or const double cm underscore per underscore in equals 2.54. All right. Prompt the user for the distance in inches. That's what we're doing here. When the user submits the form by clicking the convert button, give a message. All right. Now, if we look at this, it says implement all of the below exercises in one project. Yeah, you should be able to put both those in the same project. I don't, and say that again. This is not worded well. Implement all of the below exercises, yeah, in one project. And this one will be in another project. So you'll have 2 projects. You should be able to use one solution, but have 2 projects in it. So notice, you want to create a model class. You want that model class to be called distance converter model. You want it to have 2 properties, a distance in inches and a distance in centimeters. All right, plus you want it to have, it says add the distance as a required field with a custom validation method. All right. And if you do all that, that's 12 points. Create a controller class. It'll all be under the home. Well, he wants you to create the controller class and name it distance converter controller. If you want to put it in home, I don't really care. All right. It should have an index method in it that has both get and post methods in it. The post should verify that the model was valid before it performs any conversions. And if it is valid, should perform the conversion correctly. The constant should be defined and used. If you do that, that's 18 points. So between this and this, that's 30 points. Layout the view is shown. That's 4 points. Output formatted is shown with 2 decimal places. That's 2 points. So there's 36. If you create your project not from scratch, but the way we've been doing it, you'll already have the latest version of Bootstrap. So put a little bootstrap in there to make it look nice. You can read all that. That's 9 points. I think that's 45 in there. Unless I counted wrong, so let's check. So we had what? I don't know why that's in there as 5 points, but it is. So 5, 12, 17, 35, 39, 41, 50 points. All right. Then create a second application for Crazy Cranks T-shirt factory. As it says, the user must enter a quantity and the discount code is optional. Shirts, the normal price on a shirt is $15. The sales tax is 8%. Feel free to use constants where you think they apply here. If they put in a valid code, apply the discount of 30, 20, or 10. If the discount code is not valid, give an error message. And if there's no discount code provided, then there's no zero discount. It's just 15 times however many shirts they wanted to buy. So you can see and hear examples. Do the best you can to try to make it look like this. So this should be, here's an example of an invalid run. Here's an example of a valid run. Again, create the model class with the properties as shown. Quantity should be required. Error message should be customized. And if you just use what's shown here, should be fine then. Make a controller class. Again, if you just want to use a home controller, that's fine. If you want to create an order form controller, that's fine as well. It should have an index method in it with an HTTP get, which is going to show your, basically show your form in a post, which should validate that everything was put in there correctly. And if it is, it should calculate the subtotal, the tax, and the total. Whether or not you put in a valid discount code or not. All right. The view should be laid out as shown. Output is as shown. And again, you should be using Bootstrap. So when you go through this, I am literally here right now. I will be online until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Afterwards, I will try to make sure I check my computer about every 15 minutes or so. I will be up tonight till either 9 or 10. I'm still on some medication, so it's got me a little weird. So I might go to bed by 9. So it depends on how I feel. I'll try to stay up till 10. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Email me at jpscott@rankin.edu. Good luck. I hope you all do very well. Tomorrow we'll start on chapter 4. Talk to you then. Thank you.